Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects every single one of us: success. We all have our own definition of what success looks like, whether it's in our careers, our relationships, our personal growth, or our health. We set goals, we make plans, we work hard. But sometimes, despite our best efforts, we feel stuck. We feel like we're spinning our wheels, not getting any closer to where we want to be. Why does this happen? Often, it's not the big, obvious obstacles that derail us. It's the silent killers, the subtle habits and mindsets that quietly sabotage our progress from the inside out. They're sneaky, they're insidious, and because they operate in the shadows, we often don't even realize they're there until the damage is done. In this video, we're going to shine a bright light on these saboteurs. We'll identify the 7 most common silent killers of success, understand how they work, and most importantly, learn practical strategies to overcome them. So if you're ready to break free from what has been holding you back and unlock your true potential, stick around. Let's get started. The first silent killer, and possibly the most deceptive, is the comfort zone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Comfort feels good, right? It's safe, it's familiar, it's predictable, and that's precisely why it's so dangerous. Your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. True success, real growth, happens just outside of it. It happens when you stretch yourself, when you try something new, when you face a little bit of uncertainty. Think about it. Every major achievement in your life probably came after a period of discomfort. Learning to ride a bike, you had to risk falling. Starting a new job? You had to navigate a new environment and new responsibilities. The comfort zone lulls you into a state of complacency. It whispers, "Why bother? Things are fine as they are." But fine is the enemy of great. To defeat this silent killer, you need to intentionally and consistently step outside your comfort zone. Start small. Read a book on a topic you know nothing about. Take a different route to work. Talk to a stranger. Each small step builds your courage muscle and expands the boundaries of what you feel comfortable with. Over time, what once seemed terrifying becomes your new normal, and you'll find yourself reaching for goals you never thought possible. Next up, we have silent killer number 2, perfectionism. This one is a master of disguise. It often masquerades as a positive trait, a commitment to high standards. We might even say, "I'm a perfectionist," as if it's a badge of honor. But let's be real, perfectionism isn't about doing your best work. It's about fear. It's the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of not being good enough. This fear leads to procrastination because you're so scared of the final product not being perfect that you never even start. Or it leads to endless tinkering and revision, preventing you from ever finishing. Done is better than perfect. Is a cliche for a reason? It's true. Success isn't about creating one flawless masterpiece. It's about consistent action, learning from your mistakes, and iterating. The world's most successful people aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who ship their work, get feedback, and improve. The antidote to perfectionism is embracing the concept of a minimum viable product, or a first draft. Give yourself permission to be imperfect. Set a deadline and stick to it. Hit publish. Submit the report, make the call. You can always refine it later. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Now for our third silent killer, the blame game. This is the habit of pointing fingers at external factors whenever things go wrong. The economy was bad. My boss is unfair. I didn't have enough time. My family wasn't supportive. While external factors certainly play a role in our lives, constantly blaming them for our lack of success is a trap. Why? Because it strips you of your power. When you blame someone or something else, you're essentially saying, "I am a victim of my circumstances, and there's nothing I can do about it." You become a passenger in your own life instead of the driver. Successful people, on the other hand, practice radical ownership. They take responsibility for their actions, their choices, and their results, good or bad. When they face a setback, they don't ask, "Whose fault is this?" They ask, "What can I learn from this? What can I do differently next time?" This shift in perspective is transformative. It moves you from a place of helplessness to a place of power. The next time you're tempted to blame something external, pause. Ask yourself, what was my role in this outcome? What part of this is within my control? By taking ownership, You reclaim your ability to change your situation and steer your life in the direction you want it to go. Let's talk about silent killer number 4. Negative self-talk. This is that little voice inside your head that's constantly criticizing you. You're not smart enough. You're going to fail. Who do you think you are to try this? The 5th silent killer is a modern epidemic. Constant distraction. We live in the most distracting time in human history. Your phone is buzzing with notifications, your inbox is overflowing, and there's an endless stream of content just a click away. Each of these little interruptions seems harmless in the moment, but they add up. They shatter your focus, drain your mental energy, and prevent you from doing the deep, concentrated work that is essential for real achievement. Success requires focus. It requires the ability to block out the noise and concentrate on a single important task for an extended period. This is how you produce high-quality work, solve complex problems, and make meaningful progress. If you're constantly switching between tasks, you're not multitasking. You're context switching, and it comes at a huge cognitive cost. To combat this, you need to be ruthless about protecting your attention. Turn off non-essential notifications on your phone and computer. Set specific focus blocks in your calendar where you work on your most important task without interruption. Use tools and apps that block distracting websites. Create a physical workspace that minimizes clutter and interruptions. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Treat it that way. Coming in at number 6 is the silent killer known as lack of a clear why. This is about motivation. You can have the best plans, the sharpest skills, and the most supportive environment, but if you don't have a compelling reason to pursue your goals, your motivation will eventually fizzle out, especially when you hit the inevitable roadblocks. Your why is your emotional fuel. It's the deep, personal reason behind your ambition. It's not just I want to make more money. I want to make more money so I can provide a better life for my family, travel the world, and have the freedom to work on projects I'm passionate about. See the difference? A weak why won't get you out of bed on a cold morning. A weak why won't keep you going after a major rejection. A strong, emotionally resonant why will. It's the anchor that keeps you steady in the storm. So take some time for serious introspection. Ask yourself, why do I really want this? What will achieving this goal allow me to do, be, or have? Who will I become in the process? Write your why down. Put it somewhere you can see it every day. When your motivation wanes, reconnect with your why. It's the ultimate source of resilience and long-term drive. Finally, we arrive at our 7th and final silent killer of success: going it alone. There's a powerful myth in our culture of the lone genius, the self-made hero who achieves greatness all by themselves. But this is almost always a fiction. Behind every successful person is a network of support mentors, peers, family, and friends who offered guidance, encouragement, and accountability. Trying to achieve significant goals in isolation is not only incredibly difficult, it's inefficient. You're limiting yourself to your own knowledge, your own perspective, and your own willpower. This is a recipe for burnout and failure. Success is a team sport. To overcome this killer, you need to proactively build your support system. Find a mentor, someone who has already achieved what you want to achieve and can guide you past the common pitfalls. Form or join a mastermind group with peers who are on a similar journey. You can hold each other accountable, brainstorm solutions, and celebrate wins together. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and strategic thinking. Share your goals with trusted friends and family. Your journey to success doesn't have to be a lonely one. Build your tribe, and you'll go further, faster. So there you have it, the 7 silent killers of success: the comfort zone, perfectionism, the blame game, negative self-talk, constant distraction, lack of a clear why, and going it alone. Recognizing these saboteurs is the first and most critical step. Now, the real work begins. I encourage you to pick just one of these areas to focus on this week. Which one resonated with you the most? Is it time to step out of your comfort zone? To silence your inner critic? To find your why? Make a small, concrete commitment to yourself right now. Remember, success isn't about a massive one-time transformation. It's about the small, consistent, daily choices you make to overcome these silent killers. It's a continuous process of awareness and action. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on personal growth and success. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which silent killer are you going to tackle first? Let's support each other on this journey. Until next time, keep growing.